everybody, welcome back to Gun Deals. Today we're going to go over a Smith & Wesson M&P Sport II. This one does have a few upgrades on it, so I'll go over what's been upgraded and what actually comes with it. And yeah, let's go ahead and get stuck right on in. So what it comes with in the box is a 30 round PMag if your state allows it. Comes with a gun lock and a user manual and so on. Okay, so let's start at the back. This is an upgraded stock. This is a Magpul MOE stock. It typically comes with the kind of standard AR-15 stock. These work just fine, but as a lot of people like to upgrade these stocks, and that's what we have on the back here. So let's move this back. We have a standard mil-spec buffer tube here. And the castle nut staking looks good. Actually, it's been staked twice, which is good to see. So moving along here, we have the standard upper and lower receiver set. You have the bolt catch and release right here. You have your safety right here also. Everything is mil-spec and pretty standard across the board. Okay, so up to the top here, on top of the upper receiver, you have a 1913 pick rail, which goes from the end and it stops right about here. On the upper here, we have a Holosun red dot and a Holosun 3X magnifier. Right below that magnifier, so obviously this combo doesn't come with it, obviously. But right below the magnifier here, we have a MBUS flip-up sight from Magpul. This does come with it. I love MBUS products. They make really good products, so good. And that obviously works in conjunction with your A2 front post right there. On the back here, we do have a Radiant Arms ambi charging handle. The typical one that comes with your Smith & Wesson Sport will be this kind of OEM standard charging handle, but again, this one has been upgraded to a much better charging handle. So but again, doesn't come with it. All right, moving down, let's go down to the grip. This is a Hogue grip. This again is not standard. Typically your M&P Sport II will come up with this grip. Again, they work just fine, but most people will want to upgrade them to something a little nicer. So this is what we have on here. It has a rubber overmold and the finger grooves. Very nice. You can see down here where the trigger housing guard, this is actually all one piece and it is curved, which I really do like. And it has a standard mil-spec trigger in there. We will go over the trigger in just a second when I change the camera angle. We'll go over the pull weight and how it is and so on. Moving up to this part here, this is called your delta ring. And this is for taking on and off this handguard right here. So there's a tool that you can use that goes on here to pull this down, or you can just use your hands and pull this delta ring down to pop off this handguard. This model does come with this Magpul furniture. Again, I'm a huge fan of the Magpul and Magpul furniture. So yeah, but there is other variants where you have some different furniture. But as I say, this version does come with this. It does have some M-lock slots at 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock position, so you can attach lights and whatever else you may need. Moving up again, this is your A2 post, front iron post right here. And then we come up to the barrel, which is stamped. It is a 1 in 9 twist. It's a 4140 steel. And then we have and it is a 16-inch barrel, and then we have an A2 birdcage at the front there. And I forgot to mention right here, you do have obviously a sling attachment, which we do have a sling attached at the moment. So your sling attachment is right there. Okay, also, this is a carbine length gas system. And so if you're not familiar with ARs, there's 3 types of gas systems. There is a carbine length, which is this one. There'll be a mid length, and then there's a rifle length. The best way to, or the easiest way to describe the difference is carbine lengths tend to be a little snappier with the recoil. Mid-length smooths out a little bit, and then you have the rifle lengths, which smooths it out even more. They're all proven, they all work just fine, just preference, but yeah, they're all good to go, so no worries there. Okay, all right, so now that we've gone over the externals, so what we're going to do is I'm going to change the camera angle. We'll put this down on the table. We'll go over the trigger pull weight, and the internals, and I'll be right back with you. All right, this is a much better camera angle for this. So, okay, so let's go over the trigger pull. And so we will start right here. So let's go and see what the pull is like. So we've got a little bit of take up, as you can see right here. It's only a couple millimeters. And then you have the brake. The brake's positive, it's pretty clean, it's not bad. It is just a standard mil-spec trigger. And let's see what the let out's like. A little bit of let out. The reset It could be a little bit more positive, a little more tactile, but it's not too bad. But the brake's pretty decent on that. I do like that. Okay, let's try it with the Wheeler trigger scale here. Let's see what weight we get. Okay, switch this on. Okay, we're good to go. All right, let's see what we get here. That is just shy of a 4-pound trigger. Let's try that again. And again, just shy of a 4-pound trigger. And I've done this trigger pull before, and it is roughly a 4-pound trigger pull. So for a mil-spec trigger, that is not bad at all. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and take this down real fast. We'll show you the internals. Obviously, this is your takedown pin, so switch to the other side, push these down, and then just pull these up. If I can get my fingernail under this one. There we go. Okay, so obviously this is your lower receiver. Let me put that safety on. This is your trigger, your fire control group. Now the fit and finish on this is excellent. This is not a new Smith & Wesson. This is actually a couple of years old. It's had many rounds fired through it and it still looks brand new. At the back here we have a standard H2 buffer and spring. Now I've mentioned in all my other AR-15 videos, so I might as well tell you on this one too. I like to switch this out and I like to put in a Damaged Industries spring. They're about $5 or $6 on sale. And if they're not on sale, they're about $10 to $12. Now the reason I like them is for multiple reasons. Well, first of all, this steel spring in here only lasts for approximately 5,000 cycles. For most people, that will be just fine. But it has a really annoying kind of scratchy, twangy noise to it, which kind of drives me crazy. And that's the Damaged Industries spring takes that out because it's made of a different material. So it kind of takes that annoying noise away from me. And it's also rated for 750,000 cycles, so you should never need to replace that spring. And again, with the buffer here, I like to replace this. These buffers have set weights in them, so when you can take it out and you can rattle them, and it's like rattle, 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 and that's the weights hitting each other. And I like to switch these out and put a Spikes Tactical T2 tungsten powder buffer in because again, it's made of powder. And it's just really smooth, and so it really helps with the combination of the spring and the upgraded buffer. It just smooths out the action a little bit. And again, I mean, you're talking maximum $50 to switch that little combo out. And I think personally, I think it's a worthwhile upgrade. All right, now I've talked too much about that. Let's move on. Now again, this is the bolt carrier grip, and this is the charging handle, not the one that comes with it, but this is the Radiant Arms charging handle, so we won't review that. So this is your bolt carrier grip that comes with it. So the staking on the gas key looks really good. There's no machine marks that I can see. And again, this is a a couple of years old bolt carrier grip, and the fit and finish still looks excellent. It has been stamped MP tested right here. MP has been stamped, so it has been tested. And obviously, this is your bolt. Everything looks good, and it is filthy because I was shooting this earlier before this review, so I haven't cleaned it yet, so it's a little dirty. But everything looks great on there. So yeah, just put it all back in reverse and you'll be good to go. All right, I'm going to change the camera angle one more time and I'll be right back with you. All right, so we're all back together. So let's go over shooting this. As you've probably seen at the beginning of the video, I was obviously out shooting it. I put a couple hundred rounds through it. On top of the thousands of rounds I've already gone through this, I've had absolutely no problems whatsoever with this rifle. It's never malfunctioned on me. It's ate everything I put through it just fine. Typically, I don't ever put steel case through my guns, though I always put brass. But yeah, it's a nice gun to shoot, zero issues. I love Smith & Wesson. They have a great lifetime warranty on their products. The fit and finish on this gun is excellent, and honestly, even in 2021, the value of these are the cost of these are between $700 and $800, and I think these are the best budget-friendly AR-15s still available on the market today. They are that good. They have been 100%. This has been 100% reliable for me. I cannot recommend this highly enough, and especially at that fantastic price. So yeah, so as I say, there's this model with this furniture, and there's some other models. But here is how to get the best price on this firearm. To get the best price on this firearm, scroll down to the description, select the UPC code there, and then enter it into Google and search. And then look for the gun deals link, which is at the top here. Click on that. That will take you to our website. Simply scroll down and you will see where it is in stock and the price. Select whatever one you would like. All right, folks, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, any comments, please ask them below. We are always happy to help out however we can. And until next time, I'll catch you later.